Welcome to the Power Hour. Today's question is, how do you keep showing up when you're tired, unmotivated, and starting to question if what you're doing even matters? This is great because this is directly applicable to my current state of mind in my life right now. So, how do you keep showing up when you're tired, unmotivated, and starting to question if what you're doing even matters? Well, today is day 7 of answering these questions and breaking down these systems. So it's a perfect time to reflect on the week. It's Friday. It's a week of long training. I've hit 10 workouts so far this week. Had a long work week. These are all things that are going through my mind by the end of the week. It's Friday night. Some people want to be out partying tonight. And for me, it's a night where I need to lock in and regen and refresh and reflect on the week. And the question saying, when you're unmotivated and you might be tired and you start having doubts, it's because you're not at your full capacity. You're not at your full capabilities. And I think that's what we have a hard time realizing, is that sleep and recovery and replenishing your energy is so important, and making these groundbreaking career life decisions when you're at the end of a long streak. Like for me, it's Friday. I just said I had a long week. Everybody has a long week. Usually Friday is when you are excited to do whatever it is that you want to do this weekend. You should be excited about those things and focus on the things that you want to do on the weekend. And that can kind of give you a glimpse on what truly it is that you desire. Because if Friday night, like me right now, you're like, I don't know if I want to do this, or this week was, fine, but I don't know if I feel real motivated for the next week, or, well, you're at the end of your rope. You need to probably get some sleep. You probably need to regen. And then when you have full energy again, maybe it's as soon as tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, you have your coffee, you sit down, you're comfortable, maybe you've played with the kids a little bit, maybe you've already made a good breakfast. Then you can start making those decisions and start thinking about what it is that you really want to do. But you know what the most successful and the most beneficial thing it is that you can do is you can look back on that last day and say, wow, I was tired. And you know what I did? I still got after it. I still finished my commitments. I did the things that I said I was going to do, even when I was tired, even when I was thinking that, I don't know if this is really what I want to do, because I'm not feeling it. Well, the beauty in being tired and doing the things that you don't want to do is that when you have clarity and when you do have energy and you can reflect on the achievements you've made, those moments are the most crucial when it comes to making decisions. So I would say that if you're having doubts on what it is that you're doing, you need to make sure that you're thinking in a clear mind with full energy, and not in the heat of the moment where you're tired and you don't want to actually do the thing that you're having doubts about, because obviously you're not going to do it. Obviously those things are not going to feel as exciting because you're tired, or you're burnt out, or you're XYZ, right? So if we're strictly talking about fatigue, and if you're actually tired, get some rest and then come back and make a decision. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into being burnt out. So not necessarily physical exhaustion, but maybe you're overdoing something. Maybe, like I said, this is my 10. I have 10 trainings this week so far. That's 2 workouts a day. That might be too much for some people. If you're not in a season of life where you're really grinding, working out, maybe you just need to do one time a day, or maybe you just need to do 3 times a week. Kind of having those moments of reflection and assessing what is important to you. What are your priorities in life? Is it working out? Is it food? Is it a career path? Maybe you just really want to focus on your work right now, your craft. Great. Focus on your craft. You can make adjustments. My only suggestion with breaking down the system was focusing on what's important, not when you're in the middle of doing the thing. So if you're saying, maybe I should cut down on my workouts, don't make that decision after your 10th workout of the week or right before your 10th workout of the week. Decide that on your off day. That's all I'm suggesting. If you're struggling with your career, don't make those decisions on Monday morning. Everybody hates Monday morning. Everybody. So make those decisions on your off day, right? And the last part of the question I wanted to hit on again was that what you're doing even matter. I constantly am thinking about my actions and if they matter. If they matter to me, if they matter to others. Here's the most important part about the if it matters. When you're reflecting on the things that you've done, if you feel so proud and so empowered by an action or a thing that you do, if you're like, wow, I really enjoy identifying myself as somebody who tracks every calorie that I eat every day, then keep doing it, right? It's like, it's as simple as that. It's like, when you have these thoughts about, I'm grinding, every day I'm grinding, I'm doing this thing, does it even matter? Well, before you just stop doing it, why don't you think about what you're doing and how it makes you feel and how you are perceived, not necessarily just to others, but to yourself, right? Like, how does it make you feel what you do? Maybe you stop drinking for a week or two and you're like, why am I even like, I don't need to lose weight. I'm not like, I don't need to save money. Like, I like drinking. Let me just go back to drinking. Okay, maybe that's the decision you want to make. But what does not drinking do for you? Have you ever like sat down and not looked at the why do I keep doing this, but look back at the past of what has it done for me? What are these decisions that I'm making? Do I want to continue to have this sort of life, or do I want to go back to the previous life? Because if you've already made the effort to start doing something in your life, whether it's like I said, fitness or stop drinking or anything, why stop when you've already done the hardest thing, which is starting to do something? This isn't a question about how do I become motivated, how do I do this thing. This is I'm doing this thing and I'm tired and I don't know if I should keep doing it. Well, it's as simple as what we've been saying. Identify how the thing that you've been doing makes you feel, makes you act on a day that you aren't fully immersed and exhausted from it. Then you can make a clear decision on whether it's something that you value or whether it's something that maybe isn't as important as another idea, another journey, another topic. But I never make decisions that alter my weekly, daily, monthly routines on a day that I am absolutely burnt out and fatigued on it. I always wait until I have a clear, full mind, and then I make those routine altering decisions.